This is Madi with Indigenous Peoples Media Project of Poor Magazine. I'm with Cedar here at her house, and Cedar, can you please introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Cedar, Firesong, Robideau. I live in Amherst, Massachusetts. I'm Lakota, Ojibwe, and Cree. Yeah.
Cool. And then, can we talk did you want to mention any relatives you may have too?
My uncle, Bob Robideau, or Robert Robideau, he's my uncle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really sad when he passed away.
Yep. May he rest in peace as well. So I just want to talk to you. I met you through the CLIP conference. And for people who don't know, CLIP is a reproductive justice conference that happens every year here in Western Mass, which is where we're at right now. And it's all about talking about reproductive justice. And within the CLIP conference, there's an Indigenous Peoples Organizing Caucus. And that's when I first met you. So I was wondering if you could talk about how does reproductive justice relate to Indigenous people? I mean, why is it even an important issue at all?
I feel like it's really crucial because it's not really talked about, and I read stories about so many Indigenous young people not being educated and getting HIV and AIDS and like getting really bad STDs and like getting pregnant and just not being informed. And I know that traditions, like way back, it was an issue. Like there were conversations about reproductive rights, and like it was okay to talk about sex. And when white people came over and colonized us, it was a part of like taking part of our traditions away and making it not okay to talk about it. And I feel like now to like reclaim traditions and to like help young people and elders, we need to do that to not only like help, but to decolonize ourselves as people.
What are the biggest reproductive justice issues you see for Indian country currently happening right now? Then name some like top 3 that you would think that are really important for people to know.
Just to like have access to like healthcare and like to have that free access, just to like so we can be like healthy as people. And then of course educating like people about sex and how to keep yourself safe, and also educating people about two-spirit people and the LGBTQ movement, because that's one thing that I know is like two-spirit people were like really holy people and sacred, and now they're like shunned, and that shouldn't be the case. We need to be more accepting and take that back.
Totally. Can you talk more about the word two-spirit, because some people might be watching, you might not know what that means, and what's that really?
The word two-spirit is this is a better definition that I heard yesterday, was that it's more of an umbrella term for anybody who's like in the LGBTQ, like so gay, lesbian, transgendered. I hear it more in the context and think of it more in the context of transgendered people, because it's like they have two spirits, both a man and a woman. So, yeah.
And can you tell me about there's been some two-spirit issues brought up here at this conference, actually, and can you talk more about the path? So, at one point before, of course, there was colonization, two-spirit folks were honored, right, for who they were and what roles they provided. Can you talk about maybe some of those roles that two-spirit folks provided, and that also basically why the change? Why is there a change now as for us as Indigenous peoples who are two-spirited to reclaim that?
Well, back in the day, two-spirit people were holy folks and like spiritual leaders, and like for sun dancing they would be a part of like cutting down the tree and like preparing and stuff like that. And they kept a lot of ceremonies and did spiritual things like that. And part of Christianity, I think, is, or not just Christianity, but colonization is taking away people's traditions, and I feel like that in itself just took away not accepting of people, like two-spirit people. And I feel like now, especially with elders, they still have that like colonized in themselves and not accepting and just like completely shutting people, two-spirit people out and being like, that's not okay. And I feel like it's more a thing of educating elders and being like, it's okay, and not so much with young folks, because I feel like we've become more accepting about that.
Totally. And for you, Cedar, why is it important to be so involved? I mean, right, you haven't even graduated high school, right? So a lot of people, I was like that too. A lot of people would always tell me, like, why are you even involved? Like, you're just a young person. Like, why does it even matter about the issue, you know, of people being two-spirited or the issues of reproductive health? I mean, why does it even matter to you at such a young age?
Well, it's not, it's really just important to me personally, just because these are like my family, my people. It's a way that I can help and give back to my community, and I feel like that's something that I really want to do and I should do, and it's just important to me to start young, just because I can get more things done and just, yeah, educate more people throughout my life.
Totally. Is there any last words you'd like to say?
I would like to thank you, and
thank you for letting me come over your house.
Just even just in small ways, just like you can help, like even just like volunteering at a clinic for like a day or two, and just try and help in small ways, and you can really make a difference.
Yeah, especially when it comes to RJ and reproductive justice issues, two-spirit issues within our Indigenous communities. We definitely get to take a stand for those issues because they're definitely silent. So thank you for talking to me. It's very refreshing to talk to Indigenous young activists like yourself, who is amazing and awesome, and I can't wait to attend any of your workshops that I know that you'll be doing. Thanks, Cedar.